Hello, BookTube. I have a strong desire for canonical and modern American drama. Um, I've been having this desire for a couple of months now, and it's starting to pick up. And I'm not entirely, and it's in part due to the fact that I realize that I have no Tennessee Williams in my collection. Several of Tennessee Williams's plays are among my favorites, but I haven't read him in well over a decade, and I really want to correct that. And that kind of got the ball rolling um, for other playwrights as well. Um, Eugene O'Neill, Arthur Miller, Lorraine Hansberry, Neil Simon, and I could go on and on. And that got me to thinking about how I want to add these playwrights to my collection, as well as um, some other writers as well. So my thought turned, as I mentioned in my last weekly reads, towards the Library of America. Library of America is a publisher that publishes canonical American authors, or at least authors who have a good chance of becoming canonical, um, and publishing large swaths of their work in several hundreds or thousand plus page omnibus editions. There are 2 volumes of Tennessee Williams's collected plays. There are 3 volumes of Eugene O'Neill. I think 2 for Arthur Miller. There's several hundred for Henry James and William Faulkner. So I've been thinking, should I start to add some select editions of, or kind of omnibuses from the Library of America to my collection, starting with Tennessee Williams? Or should I play it safe and uh, pick up like individual select plays um, and make a decision? And then if I really want their entire an author or playwright or poet's entire oeuvre or much of their oeuvre, to then um, add the Library of America volumes to my collection. I mean, I do have a space for them. I have my classics, canonical, modern, and contemporary fiction, poetry, and drama out in the hall, and they're 2 bookcases, and um, how the hall is um, basically, I have the top shelf can also be used as a shelf, or the top of the bookcases can be used as shelves, which is what I did when they held my part of my science fiction and fantasy collection. But since I decided I want my um, classics, canonical, modern, contemporary fiction, poetry, and drama to be alphabetized, it doesn't quite work, because it needs, even though it's safe from tipping over, because there's a little protrusion. Um, it it didn't look quite right when I tried it. So I'm thinking I could put like prestige books up there, which the Library of America editions are. Um, so I don't know if I should do that, or again pick up individual volumes piecemeal, like say Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, or um, A Streetcar Named Desire, or Long Day's Journey into Night, or Iceman Cometh, or All My Sons, or um, yeah, so on and so forth. So I'm not entirely sure. My thought initially, I think, as of Friday was maybe to try out certain plays and then, or works, and then decide if I wanted the omnibus editions, to then pick them up later. Um, because I was going to do an order with Pals, the great independent bookstore, well, the great bookstore in Portland, Oregon. It does not need adding, but so they currently have as of right now, they're about through with a 25% off used book sale. And since I have over the last few weeks got a lot of manga, I thought I might switch things up and pick up some uh, other works, namely American drama and a few other works. But then my reading plans got scuppered on Saturday, and that sort of changed things up, and I ended up buying a lot more manga. Expect that in the next few weeks, or next few days and weeks. But I also picked up, but I did order A Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, so that's incoming as well. And even with that, sort of like the collapse of my reading plan on Saturday, and then my disappointment with what I read yesterday on Sunday, I still have that desire. I still want to pick up um, some drama and also some other works as well. I'm thinking about doing like revisiting my 10 Contemporary Classics I Must Spell Redeem project. I don't know why, but I'm feeling an urge to. Um, and I'm really having an urge for that my July reading project where I read American literature, and then also um, my back to school project in April, not April, August. So yeah, so even with that, I still have this strong desire. So I will probably, instead of using Pals, although I guess I could still use Pals, I might use a Libris instead. I don't know. I'll report back. But if you collect a Library of America, do you like it? Um, do you use it often? Um, how does it read? Because they are immense books. Um, so I'm kind of curious about that. Also, I'm thinking about anthologies because um, I know there are a number of, because I'm kind of wondering about maybe picking up some like anthology dramas or plays that have been anthologized. Although not in like the big, like Norton anthology of British or American literature, but a more targeted one. Um, but I'm not entirely sure what my thoughts are on that. So, anyway, BookTube, I yeah. So I guess this was one of my kind of like working my way through things, and I guess what I will do is I'll like reselect works by various American playwrights, and then decide whether or not I want to go for the omnibus edition. I mean, there are some really cheap ones on a Libris of Eugene O'Neill, and I think I haven't checked lately for Tennessee Williams, but there's the 2-volume box set available on Amazon that I'm kind of eyeing. So anyway, but I think for right now I'm going to focus on individual plays and then decide. So anyway, BookTube, thank you for listening to me or watching me work my way through one of these issues. And I will see you tomorrow with a new video, which I don't quite know what that will be. So until then, thank you, have a great afternoon, and stay safe.